Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Check. Hello. Check. Audible? Yeah. Will you start, sir?
Good afternoon.
Will you start?
Good afternoon. Welcome back to sixth day of the faculty development program, a national level faculty development program on analytical trends in research methodology and analytical techniques in collaboration with IMEC and professional education services. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you all are ready to dive into some discussions. I hope you had a chance to reflect on yesterday's sessions and are ready for another engaging day. Let's get started and opportunity. Today we have a speaker, Dr. Budharajan Gupta. He's currently serving as Chief Library Officer University of Technology, Hyderabad, Telangana. Prior to this, he served as a Deputy Librarian at the National Institute of Technology, Odisha, the Deputy Librarian at City, Adiyala, Punjab, Management Consultant at Tata Consultancy Services and Cognizant, Bangalore. Dr. Gupta has over 25 years of professional experience in library management, enterprise content, and project management, academic and IT sectors. Has a strong understanding of spaces, application strategies, and techno-functional expertise in different areas. He has used and presented technical problems, and knowledge management, library and information science, books, book chapters, journals, and has organized events such as sessions, chaired and panel is also a member of management associations such as SLA, ESIS, and ILA. Research, data, research, scholarly publishing, open access, social media, and enterprise content management. So welcome each six I request you to please go ahead with the session. Thank you again. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Is it audible? Yeah. Point.
Hello, hello.
Right. Hello, hello. See this? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Is it audible? I think slow. Online. Okay. Slide changer. Or you can change for the time being. There only you can sit, that's it. Okay. Very good afternoon to all of you. First of all, I would like to convey thanks to the organizers and the institute for inviting me to give my thoughts on this topic. And this is one of the important topic. This is one of the important topic. Academic research support and the responsible use of artificial intelligence tools. This is one of the important actually for any research scholars, students, even faculty members, which is very essential, this theme. So in this connection, I just wanted to highlight a few of the things which are really useful for the faculty members, even for the students in this session. So we next time. So just to give some highlights about the institute where I belong to, I'm myself is Dr. Bhojraj Gunjal. I'm working as a Chief Library Officer in IIT Hyderabad. So some of the things which I just wanted to highlight about the institute, and also as a institute of national importance, where you other institutes also get benefit from IIT Hyderabad. That also I'll just highlight. So here, if you see, we do also have some department, 18 plus 4 departments, and some of the departments are interdisciplinary in nature, and around headcounts 6,000 plus, faculty around 300 plus, students around 5,300 plus, and PhD scholars around 1,500. So overall, around 6,000 plus is the headcount. And when it comes to the research scholars, the updated thing is around 12,000 publications, around 2 lakh citations. So patents, actually, we are also giving at the importance for the innovation and research, and also equally for the patents. So patents, almost it is filed there, and then how many designs are there already granted, all the details are being mentioned. And now coming to the main part about our budget, about the library, because I take care of the library activities. Oh, screen sharing is not done. Okay. Oh, yes, right. Here. Yes. Yeah, no. So even online also, you can just check, ask anyone to give thumb. Online people, are they giving thumb? I think, hope it is clear even for online people now. And audio, everything is fine. Okay. So as I take care of the library activities, so when it comes to the nowadays, what will happen, even for the library also, even for the library budget, what we do maintain is whatever the budget we are having, it will be 80 to 90% of the budget will go for 80 to 90% in the e-resource, because as we know, since more than a decade, the transition of the content has been already happened from print to digital, because most of the content which faculty is using, even the research scholars are using, everything is e-content nowadays. So hence the same is applicable in our case also. Most of the budget is going to e-resource, and we do maintain print books and e-books along with that. And then collections, it's around 40,000 print books, around 1,90,000 e-books, the collections, and e-journals 5,000 plus full text and the databases. Facilities, I'll just show in some time, state of the art tools and techniques, everything, learning spaces, the recording studio, and the other library spaces also I'll just highlight. And library services along with the issue return, because what will happen, most of the time, what people will think when it comes to the library is not only issue return actually. It is beyond that. So some of the services are beyond issue return. Because if you see, many a times whenever we talk about the library or any knowledge resource center, we think that, okay, library is only for issue return. No, because it's beyond that. So I'll highlight on that also. And then accessibility off campus, because some of the faculty or students, those who are outside the campus, how are they accessing the content? I'll just touch upon that also. And what all the user services are there we provide, that also I'll highlight. But I just wanted to ask you to give attention in the last part, because that is very useful for all the other faculty members, like opportunities which IITH offers for outside of IITH. That is very important, because the outside people, any faculty or any students, even though they are not in IIT Hyderabad, even as a general, the reader or the accessor part, what they can get outside of the IITH, that I'm just highlighting. Even you can also access, that's what. State-of-the-art infrastructures, recording studios, auditoriums, makerspace, it is already there. Startups, incubation center, technology park, all those things are there. Industry academia collaborations, open to, this is very important for you. There is a one scheme is happening that open to all teaching. Means our own IIT faculty members will give some talk on designated days, and it will be highlighted on the website on and often. So that is open for other people. Even other people also can come and give the talk. That can be easily heard by the outside people. That is very important. And for more details, because that is irrespective of the departments, whatever we have, right? The people can come and talk, and that will be even heard by outside people also. So for more details, you can visit the website. So this is our library. This is our library. So it's a 3+1 G+3 floor is this storage building, and around 1 lakh square feet area is there, and all these collections have been already placed in that. I'll just highlight. Can I just show you one small video? So just looks up the library. It's the IIT campus. So these are departments. These are all departments. That is the library. These are lecture. This is the library. Independent building. So this is the entrance of the library. The ramp within the library for the event user. And this is they want to take a read also. This is in that. This is one reading area. This is the main reading area. 13. Sorry? For the library you are talking, we almost have around 4 crore, less than 4 crore. But this year onwards, it will be less because the now ONS has come, right? One nation, one subscription from the Inflinet, where almost all the CFTs have been covered and 30 publishers success has been already given. So some of the portion will go down because for the e-resource point of view. But otherwise, earlier it was around less than 4 crore. For the print books, e-books, even e-resource. So just moving on quickly. So these are all some which already I showed in the video also. This is one of the digital wall actually here. This digital wall inside the library, what we are going to use is for the communication with all the students and faculty members for giving the alerts, what are the events are happening, what are the information, latest information which we wanted to give, everything will happen from here. And these are all informal sitting. This is recording studio and these are all reading areas, and this is a step-well structure of the our main library collection. And this is again administrative area. This is one of the what we call it as a virtual classroom here, and this is seminar room and automated system. We have that RFID, and this is check-in checkout. This is recording studio, and these are all CCTV monitoring. So now coming to the main topic for the today's theme, how to get the published in scholarly publications, and what is our role actually as a library science professionals. We do support all the faculty members, students, and the research scholars for the day-to-day activities which will be supporting academic, research, and teaching activities in various means and methods. And then libraries and user engagement. Role of libraries supporting in research cycle, that is also there, because in each and every activity of the research cycle, how to starting from the literature search, starting from making the thesis, then even after before submitting the support for the plagiarism check, you might be knowing, or even AI tools, that also I'll cover. And then this is very important, plagiarism detection and tools, that is also we do support from the library. Publication ethics, impact metrics, and predatory journals. This is one important aspect all faculty members and students and research scholars should know, because I'll explain in the future slides, and how to identify predatory publications. So role user engagement, how are we going to engage the users for the library? That is very important. And then collaboration and library, as I told in the initial thing, library nowadays is not just mere issue return. It's all about how are we going to engage the users, how are we going to help them, and moreover we are act as enablers for any kind of data which will be required for the nowadays, even for the IRNS people, even for the NIRF ranking, even for the data whenever any ministry asks, or even for the what you say for the accreditation and ranking. Wherever it comes, the data has to be pulled from library also. So we are enablers of the data facilitators and even data managers. We act as a data managers. Like for example, we should suppose this 18 departments and collecting all the data, faculty members, what is the citations, what is the publication, what is the H index, everything we need to do at the back end. It's not so easy. You will not get all these information ready-made. We need to sit and we need to work with a team and we need to take it out. That is where our role comes in. And then advanced search techniques for the retrieving articles. Like for example, it is not so easy, whatever I told the collections, right? The books, print books, e-books, e-resource, making them available to the people, like users, like what you say, faculty members or the research scholars, make it available through search strategy. How? That is important for us, and that we are doing it. And then enhancing the research visibility. This is very important, because when we talk about enhancing research visibility, it is not simple, because we have to do a lot of things at the back end. Then only the perception of the institute or even the faculty, even the research scholars, even their work will be shown to the outside world. That is how the means and methodology we as a library professionals have to perform. This is one small example. How this is already full text is available in that reference at the bottom. You might be aware about the sustainability development goals, right? SDG, 17 goals are there. In that, what usually people will think, only for any academic institute, only 4 is applicable, that is quality education. But that is not the case. Even if you see some other goals, right? It might be climate change, or it may be some community engagement. So many things are there. Each and every angle, the academic institute has to take part in, and it is already doing it. Then only it can be easily achievable. But just to give some example, how the libraries can help these SDGs, that is very important. Like for example, in terms of teaching phase, in terms of learning phase, in terms of research phase, and also social impact. Because whatever we do, right, either it might be research or whatever we do, the output, many times what will happen, it should not go waste. It should be made at least for the nation building or even for the societal impact. Many of the projects, whatever we do, how it is going to impact the social life, or even for the institute, or even for the outside people, that we need to think. Then only that is very valuable for the any such kind of activity. Then enhancing user engagement and collaboration. This is very important. As I told, supporting all these activities enable access easily for the library collections with the help of some search tool or whatever. And then creating awareness. This is very important, because see what we are doing now, we are creating awareness to all the faculty members, even for the scholars and then faculty, the students. That is on and often we have to do it. Then only the people will understand, because knowingly or unknowingly, sometimes what will happen, I will cover in the future slides also. Knowingly or unknowingly, we will become some of the publications, right? We will put it in a predatory journals. Or I have already copied and put, but I don't know how to take it out properly, plagiarism. And I am using some AI tools, but I don't know what mistake I am going to do. So these kind of awareness has to be bring out from the library professionals on and often. That is very important for the creating awareness. Then conducting lifelong learning and then training workshop seminars. This is again that one of that. And then advanced teaching pedagogy. See, whatever the tools and the techniques the people are using now, it's all advanced technology which they are already using. But adoption of this knowledge on system in libraries, and then gamification, next generation libraries, research of the tools that I'll cover now. And last one is very important. Telling the students or the faculty how to be responsible and ethical use of AI tools. That is very important. That I'll touch upon. Some of these useful resources, like for the development, say for example, you might be knowing nowadays, how many of you know there is a journal recommender? Have anyone explored that? Like, I am from computer science department. Okay. I don't know, I have already prepared one article. I don't know which the publisher I need to submit. I don't know. But things are very easy nowadays, because every publisher has given on their website some journal recommender. Even if you put just your abstract, then it will suggest you, by capturing the keywords, by capturing the concept, it will suggest you, okay, this your chapter or your article is suitable for which journal. It might be in that domain only. Say for example, I'm just giving example IEEE. In IEEE there are n number of journals, but you don't know exactly where your chapter is going to fit in. So if you just put that one para of abstract, right, it will give some hints to you. Okay, you first best fit is this one, second best fit is this one. Like that, it will give some recommendations. Like that, all publishers also having in their website, but only there might be changes of the words. Some will say journal recommender, some will say journal suggester, something like that. But you need to just crack that word in going to that respective website. So that is very important. I'm just given some examples here. Say for example here, while Science Direct and so many other things are also available here. Some of the Science Direct journals and some of the even freely available LibGuides are available across the world. You can just explore and you can keep it as a reference. Whenever it is useful, you can just go through there and you can grab the information whatever is needed. If you can search some LibGuides across the world, it is available. This is very important as a faculty members or as a research scholars, how to identify the predatory publications. This is very important because as a faculty member or as a research scholars, you might have invested around half an hour, half of the year, 6 months or 1 year to make one article, correct? It is a huge investment of your time, money and whatever based on your domain, correct? But if you go and knowingly or unknowingly put it in a wrong website, that is not correct. Because what will happen? First thing, your thing will get in some wrong, that is not acceptable. And later you can submit it to the right journal.
किधर है?
Correct?
इधर CCTV रूम में आओ. CCTV रूम.
So,
लाइब्रेरी के बाजू सर्वर
in
रूम
case
है.
what you need to do is,
लिफ्ट के ऑपोजिट.
in that case, what you need to do is, you need to first see there are some criteria, like how to identify a predatory publisher. You need to know, like for example, always there are some examples because it's a big that cannot be covered in half an hour or 1 hour. I'm just giving some tips. Because if a journal of say electrical engineering is there, the same way journal of electrical engineering is there. If it is a right journal, it has some attributes. If it is a fake journal, it has some attributes. You need to identify that attribute. Look and way, they will be similar. Suppose here what I'll do, I'll put ISSN, I'll put a website, I'll put everything. Okay. In that case, what will happen? Here also I have put website, I have put ISSN, everything. But slight changes I'm making, like Journal of A Electrical Engineering, Journal of the Electrical Engineering, something like slight modification they will put. And some logo they will put with some slight changes. Which normal layman, by looking at both, will never come to know, okay, which one is real, which one is not real. Correct? That is the problem. Then in that case, what you need to do, you need to always go to the particular website and authenticate whether it is right or wrong. And you need to see the editorial board, editorial, who all are there, whether it is a genuine or not. All these things you need to do some selection criteria. Then only you will understand that. That is very important. And whether it is really indexed in well-known citation databases, like how I think you are aware about Scopus Web of Science, right? So whether it is indexed there or not, that is one kind of checking. You just go there and check whether this journal or ISSN is there or not. From there you come back again. Otherwise, what will happen? If it is really a duplicate one, it will not be listed there, right? So that's one easy method. You need to check it out. And then reputed journal, whether it's is it from the reputed body or not. That's how. But these lists, what I'm giving here, it is already outdated because now it has been withdrawn or discontinued. There was earlier some BELS list was there, UGCK list was there. So a lot of work has been done there also. If it is available, if it is opening, then you can check there also. So coming to the next, how to select a good journals? As I mentioned, whether it is indexed in a citation database or not, Scopus Web of Science, for example, and then reputed journals, proper impact factor is there or not, editorial board and affiliation, authenticity of communication. Because sometimes what will happen, if it is a Springer or IEEE, they never use Gmail or Yahoo or something like that. They always use the genuine email ID. That's where the identification. If you are getting some such kind of email ID, you need to check properly whether it is genuine or not. Then again, some of the sources are here, like Clarivate. Always they come up with master journal list, and the Scopus also. There is a list which is already there on the website, and these are the conference proceedings and from their different websites. Now coming to the next important part. Some of the, just to give, because some faculty members are there here and some scholars are there, just for your understanding purpose, main citation database, and then overview, and advanced search techniques, and then ethical use of the AI tools, and collaborating with the faculty for research visibility and enhancing the research visibility. This is a little bit important for, at least for faculty members. Like, as you know, I'll just direct, because I think we have very less time. I'll just quickly go through the slides. Citation database are really useful for searching the content. Suppose I'm working for the computer science, or I am working for the chemical engineering. So first I wanted to know what exactly happened in the field, in my field. Suppose my problem statement or my research topic, application of nanotechnology in biochemistry, something like that. Okay. This to get the some data, what are the sources I'm having? I need to depend on some of the citation database. I will go there and I'll search, I'll get some data, and then I'll go for the further study. But initial, I need to have something, right? Some of the data I need to go and search. That is very important. And then these are all like a powerful tool for faculty and researchers. And scholarly publications you can develop and check which articles are most cited ones. Benefits, evaluation of scholarly publications, literature review, and analysis for the impact and trends. That is very important. Just to give example, Web of, I think you all are aware about these two main citation database, right? Web of Science and Scopus. I think you are all are aware. So these are one of the most renowned citation databases. And here, if you see, always there are nowadays some preprints are also available. It is not that everything is locked. Don't think that it is locked. Some information are available freely. Like for example, if you see here, preprint servers, some of the things are available free also. You can explore always. Suppose if it is from chemical, it is chemical. If it is bio, if it is bio. Then if it is social science, like that. So many based on the domain, some are preprints are already available. You can go and explore always. And there are some other tools where you can also explore is Academic Edu and then ResearchGate, correct? Even Google Scholar, Crossref, wherever you have the link, you just try to click on this and it will take you to the, if it is freely available, definitely will go to the full text, wherever it is available, you can go to that. So try to explore these kind of resources. Just to give small information, whenever you are searching, right? So always try to use this kind of filters. That is very important. Because what will happen now? Simply knowingly or unknowingly, without, because if time is important for us, for any faculty or for any research scholars. At that time, if you simply search and if you leave it and you don't know, okay, why I am not getting the proper results, that is not the correct way, because you need to use the proper filters. Suppose if you see here, right, there are some proper filters. So there you need to crack it properly. Then only, however you learn to use that filters, right, that much of concrete information you can get at less time. That is very important. Similarly, for the Scopus also, you will find these kind of filters here. Got it? So now coming to the, this is very important for at least for this session. I think most of you are already using artificial intelligence tools for your day-to-day activities. I think ChatGPT or Gemini or Perplexity, I think you are using, right? So just to understand, you are simply using, or have you tried to verify the data, what you got, ever? Have you tried to verify? No? Suppose, okay, I'll give you example. I am a chemistry professor, okay? So I wanted to just get some articles, okay, in the chat. I'll put, okay, give me a give me a summary of 2-page in the topic application of nanotechnology in biochemistry. Something, this is what I give, okay? It will give. Afterwards, have you seen? Have you checked it? Verified? How? Suppose it gives some reference. Have you seen the references of all the AI tools? Is it correct? Suppose, try to understand the question. Suppose you get, say, 5 references. After 1 or 2-page summary came, okay? It will give some references. After clicking that reference, okay, some wherever one para, two para, some you will get some reference, right? After clicking that reference, did you really get that content? Why? Then, suppose if you take that and put it in your article and you submit it, is it okay? And what is the solution? quickly because they have given another 10 minutes. Actually, I have to finish quickly. So have you verified? Verified? See, what will happen whenever you get that kind of data from any of the AI tools, right? So always ensure first, these are few examples. Say, for example, ChatGPT, Gemini, Elicit, Chat PDF, Site. Because nowadays, what will happen? No, artificial intelligence flavor is there in each and every tool. It might be a plagiarism tool, or it might be a database, Scopus, Web of Science, or even IEEE platform, or any platform you can say. Artificial intelligence flavor is there because now everywhere the AI is being embedded, correct? But when it comes to the generic tools, where I just gave example, what are you going to do? You are going to simply put the query and you are getting some data and you are using it for your article or whatever, wherever you are submitting. Then what you do? You are not verifying, you are simply submitting. You are submitting along with the reference without checking. Then once article is submitted, everything submitted, right? Then what happens? Suppose it is fake reference, then your article will be accepted in the journal. Will it be? And how many of you know nowadays most of the publisher across world have come up with the AI policy? How many of you are aware? Name any publisher. IEEE, DGrutter, Elsevier, Sage, whomsoever you name. Everyone has come up with their AI policy. If you go to their website and search the acceptance or for information, have you seen that at the bottom or at the top, information for authors, something like that will be there, correct? If you click on that, there will be somewhere the other in their website, AI policy will be there. Keep looking for that policy because they have made clear-cut instructions. Suppose what will happen if you have treated that as a co-author. Any AI tool you treat as a co-author for you, then there is already clearly mentioned that it will be rejected. Or if you straight away generated content from there, and you need to read that policy. What I mean to just tell you now is, always you need to focus on policy, and it is not a simple 1 or 2 line policy. There might be some points. You need to go through each and every publisher points actually, because each publisher might have given different way. Suppose I am from computer science guy. So for me, computer science, wherever I'm submitting, right, the things, the terms and conditions will be different. But I am a mechanical guy. So for a mechanical guy, where I am going to submit it, the terms and conditions may be different, or it might be uniform, whatever. But there will be a policy. You need to look at that. That is very important. Why I am highlighting this? Because knowingly or unknowingly, we may get into future trap. Suppose if everything goes well and after even publication accepts everything, then there is a chance of retraction also, right? Hope you might have heard retraction. All of you are aware. So retraction actually it's a buzzword. Okay. There may be different reasons why the retraction happens. Retraction happens with a justification. Okay. But for what? For different reasons. It might be from the author itself. He may come back and say to the publisher, I found this result earlier, but now it is got changed. So kindly remove. That is acceptable. That is good. Sometimes they say, I worked on this part, it got changed. It got changed. Whatever I understood earlier, but later on, after success of the work, we found this work, something like that. So later on, anything has been the content or the reservation or the observation or the summary has been changed. That is also acceptable. But sometimes plagiarism. Due to plagiarism, the content might have been changed. They might have retracted. That is not acceptable, right? That's not a correct one. Because what will happen? Because they give clear reasons that, okay, this is a copied or whatever. That is also sometimes reason. So always the retraction is associated with some or the other justification that we need to know. So here, for any faculty or research scholars, you can just have a look at this elicit and then cite AI. Here, what will happen? Suppose in this platform, one thing you can observe is for any article, it will be positive and negative aspects, right? So that is highlighted here in the last one. So always you need to see in if you wherever you are working in the domain, right? In your field, biotechnology, chemistry, or mechanical, whatever. So you need to look at in that particular article, what is the positive aspect? What is the negative aspect? Is there any thing which has not accepted? Comments will be there. That is also highlighted here. These are the again in that it is just a showcase how it will show. Here, one beautiful thing is in this tool. If you can just search for any one particular information, it will give one table with a useful information like figures, abstract, and then summary. Like that, it will give. And this is again how embrace the AI tools in higher education institutes. This is one important thing. Like it might be teaching, or it might be learning, or it might be research. Like in different scenario, different kind of aspects will be used. Like for example, personalized learning. It is very easy for the teachers, for the teaching aspects with these like the grading systems, or even for the virtual use of virtual assistant or the content creation, anything. Similarly for learning people also, it will help in real-time feedback and other things. For again research, as I told, in each and every phase of the research, nowadays lot of tools are available. You need to explore that. Starting from the literature search, starting from the problem statement, finding the problem statement till you submit the thesis. Each and every process, whatever you have so many tools are available nowadays. And these are all few free AI tools for students and teachers. And as I told, the ethical and responsible use, this is very important for any of the faculty members or the research scholars, because you need to be very cautious whenever you are using any AI tools. Straight away, suppose if you are working on any particular problem or any particular problem statement, don't try to jump directly to any of the AI tool. First, you try to work out at least some 2, 3, or 4 ideas, then you work it out. Take the help of the AI tools, because AI tools should be always, it should act as an enhancer. You should not, because otherwise simply blindly, okay, today I need to find this solution, I'll go and put it in the AI tools. What is failing? Your critical thinking and your thinking capacity is going down, correct? Because without knowing, without applying your brain, you're simply going and putting thoughts in that thing, right? Anyway, it will suggest something, that is fine. But what about your thinking capacity, correct? That will go down. So always try to find any problem statement, some 3, 4 solutions, 5 solutions or whatever, then go back to the 5th or 6th points or whatever you found some points, whether it's correct or wrong, that you need to understand, correct? That is the main crux of the how you can enhance your content. That is for the AI tools can be utilized. Then need to aware, this is very important. When, what, how, which stage, where, and what not to. Because you should ask yourself, when I can use the AI tools, at what stage, how much I need to take, how much I no need to take. Even if I am taking, what I need to take, like that. You need to be the self-awareness, self-conscious. You need to be taken this content in an appropriate consciousness. And then aware of the implication on the wrong usage at later stage. As I mentioned, this is the result here. Because there are some retraction of the articles have happened with so many reasons, which I just now told. So there are some indications here, examples. Okay. So what is the exact best practice? Like, for example, ethical concern, inclusivity, bias. See, these are the challenges actually for the AI tools. Matlab, sometimes people will say hallucination. Sometimes people say whatever it is giving, biasness is there. Have you heard all these things? Huh? And privacy concerns. Suppose I have done something, I have put it in that. I don't know. Once you put it in the any tool, where it will go, you don't know. Once any content go to the internet world, you don't have a control. That you should be aware. Correct. So again, system reliability, plagiarism. Correct. And again, here to overcome these challenges, some of the probable solutions. What? Like, for example, AI literacy. Now what we are doing is AI literacy. It's a part of AI literacy only. Because sometimes what happens, knowingly or unknowingly, we will commit mistakes. But we may not be knowing whether it's what we are doing is correct or wrong. We may not be knowing at that point of time. So we should be aware of what exactly we are doing, for what purpose we are using, and then establish AI labs and research centers. That is very important. Suppose because nowadays, as I told in the beginning, AI is there everywhere, in each and every department, in each and every institute, wherever you name everything, AI is already embedded. So if it's good if any AI labs or research centers are there, curriculum development with the help, because it has to support integrating AI courses. If any curriculum, say I am a mechanical student or I am a chemistry student, at least one in my one course item, this literacy should be introduced, so that, because irrespective of the subject domain, already AI is being introduced, right? So why not the AI, at least literacy courses, something like that, correct? So then use of AI tools to enhance your teaching, learning, research process, and then cross-verify the data. This is very important. As I mentioned, this is very important, because unnecessarily simply taking blindly and then putting it, that is not correct. Then cite properly the sources. Whenever, as a faculty or as a research scholars, you always need to use the proper citations from where you are taken, especially when it comes to the images, when it comes to the content, when it comes to the even molecular formula. You need to be very cautious. Don't think that okay, today no one is observing, I'm using it, but at later point of time, you are the loser, and it will get a bad name to you, even to your department, even to your institute also. You need to be very cautious. And AI policies of publisher, I think I highlighted in the beginning, correct? And then content generation and content enhancement. See, always use the AI tools for not for the content generation, for the content enhancement. As I told, straight away, don't get into that. First, use your brain, add some 4-5 points, then you verify it. Then, okay, 2-3 again extra will come. Then add that with proper references. That is what content enhancement, plagiarism, risk mitigations. And nowadays, even chain of thought, this model is coming up, because earlier what happened, blindly, whenever you put the result used to come out. So nowadays, some tools are coming in such a way, it is understanding your questions, it is understanding the context, it is understanding the concept, then it will take some time, then it will show the answer. That is what we call as chain of thought prompting model. Some of the examples are like research-oriented models, DeepSeek, you might have heard, and then Minerva, Google, all these are these things. This is, I think, important slide for any faculty members. As I told, this is academic IDs. RCID, hope all of you are aware about RCID IDs? Are you aware? And then these Scopus, researcher ID, this I'll just show, if time permits, I'll show one awareness at the end. Academic networks, these are the things where you can put your own website and then have your own profiles also to showcase your impact, journals, all the scholarly publications, whatever you are having, and then publish in high impact and reputed journals, share in social media, outreach activities, and open access blogs, wherever you have. And these are all some other additional sources. And at the end, I can just say, these are all Definitely, libraries play a very prominent role in supporting academic, research, and teaching and learning activities. They are the crucial element in any of the institute. And then most of the countries already they have started implementing in their national framework only SDGs and how they are doing, because because to attain SDGs by 2030 they need to work in a fast. So that's why in the national framework already you might have heard in India also SDG components are already built in some or the other way. It might be so many other websites. If you go and search, you will find everywhere the SDGs. And to sum up, citation database you should be aware, and then adopt proper search strategy. Use filters as I told, because to save your time, and to get the proper information, use the proper filters and use AI tools in an appropriate manner. And research visibility important for embracing your research to the external world. And I finally acknowledge all the resources used. It might be AI tools, social media platforms, AV resources used to prepare this presentation. Thank you. I think any questions, because one small part has left, I'll cover later. Till now, any questions you have? Anyone has any questions? Any queries till now? Or online people? Online people, any queries? Where is it? Webex, no? Huh? No, chat.
Dear participants, if you are having any doubts, please put your doubts in the chat box.
You can, online participants can post your query there in the chat box. Okay. Okay. One small part has left because sir requested to show awareness profile. I'll just cover that also. I think hope all of you are able to hear me. Two things I just wanted to show. One is okay. One is I was talking about the RCDD, right? So I'm just showing you one example. Like for example, see, I was talking about this one. For example, if you know this is the RC ID, okay? So whenever you have any publications or anything, right? It is like an Aadhaar card for any scholars, faculty members or research scholars. Anyone can have go and register here, but there should be sometimes multiple RC ID will be created, and all these things you need to be very well aware of, because whatever we are seeing here in the left hand side, right? Like for example, Scopus author ID, researcher ID, even RC ID, even Google Scholar ID. Sometimes what will happen, knowingly, because sometimes it will auto generate and create multiple IDs. So you need to be very careful whenever your name is associated with multiple duplicate IDs. So better always you manage properly your own RCD IDs, because for example, right now as soon as I typed Google search, right, you saw, right, as soon as I typed my name and this thing, it came. What if any other native also there, right? See, there is another person also here, correct? There is another person also, but his ID is different, correct? But suppose if it is both are me, then I need to again merge it, or I have to request for the merging. That is one which I wanted to highlight. Second thing is, suppose here also it may appear sometimes, Scopus or web science also. That also you need to be very careful. Now, sir has one thing to show. I think IRNS profile. Have anyone know about the faculty profile? Aware? For example, I think already they have created it. This just I wanted to show here. For example, this is a faculty profile, right? So this is for the IIT Hyderabad. See, 348 public faculty members, and then 12,000 publications, and then these are the citations here, right? So what will happen, unless and until your institute is not created such kind of platform, then there will not be any proper visibility of the publications. Suppose if you go here, the department wise, everything you can show, see, all departments are highlighted here, right? Are you able to see? So this is about all the departments, and each department, how many faculty are there, and who is the profiles, and then top 10, something like that. And each department publications, H index, everything is highlighted here. What to know? So this is the benefit of the IRNS profile. Actually, sir wanted to show this one. I think they already started creating for your institute also. This is very important. That's it from my side. If you have any questions, we can take now. This is, okay. I'll tell you. See, Vidwan and IIS work backend in the both way. Like for example, if you see here, just to give some confusion, for example, here, if you see our own, say for example, this is my profile, right? So this has been linked to the institute, correct? Here you observe the URL IITH IRNS, correct? So this is linked in the backend. All content has been pulled from the my IITH website. The Vidwan ID which you are talking, see here, both IDs are same, but this will be private, but this will be linked to the institute. Suppose if you put it will not come directly, but it is maintained another way. But here, that is the difference actually. This is IRNS, it is coming directly linked with the institute. This is more of a personal kind of nature with one. But content will be same. And I forgot to mention, always have some social media like LinkedIn and other Facebook and Google Scholar, so that you can showcase your work there also. Any questions? I think you can go to the question box.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Your session was very engaging and informative and truly valuable. We are very grateful for your willingness to share your knowledge and expertise with us. Your expertise has been enlightening and we are thankful for your participation. Thank you, sir. Thank you, all our audience. Now we commence the validity program. Esteemed faculty members and your participants, it's my privilege to welcome the validity ceremony of this faculty and I express my heartfelt gratitude to participants, facilitators, and organizers for this program's success. We have had the opportunity to engage with various topics, share our experiences, and learn from each other. This program is a valuable platform for us to enhance our teaching, research, and service skills. I hope the knowledge and the insights gained in this program are useful for future endeavors. I would also extend my sincere appreciation to resource persons, facilitators, and all who have worked tirelessly to make this program a success. Your contribution is valuable, and we are very grateful for your expertise and support. As we conclude this activity, I wish all the participants a very best in the future endeavors. We skills gained during this program excel in your roles and educators, researchers. Thank you. And we go for the prayer now. I request our associate head, Mr. Medical, sir, to please come on the dais and occupy the seat. A huge round of applause for everybody. Thank you, sir. Our request, Mr. Asif, sir, to please come on the dais and occupy the seat. I request us to ask women, sir. I request Dr. Asif, sir, to please take further. Thank you, sir. Now I request R&D, Dr. Maxim, please come on the dais and occupy the seat. I request our student to please felicitate our R&D, Dr. Masood Alam, sir. One second, one second. Thank you, sir. Now I request Admin ITC, Dr. Santan Kumar, sir, to please come to the dais and occupy the seat. I request our student to please felicitate our Dean IQC. Now I request our Dean Academics, Dr. Nagir, sir, to please come to the dais and occupy the seat. A huge round of applause. Now I request our Vice Principal, Dr. Syed Azam Pasha Thabri, sir, to please come on the dais and occupy the seat. I request our student to please felicitate our Vice Principal. Thank you, sir. Now I request our Vice Principal, sir, please come on the dais and occupy his seat. Thank you, sir. Our request as to a huge round of applause, everybody, for today's guest. Thank you, sir. I request Associate Head, Mr. Medical Sir, please go for a closing address. Thank you.
Good afternoon. It gives an immense pleasure to deliver the closing address of the 6-day virtual national level faculty development program on emerging research paradigms, methodology, analytical tools, and AI integration. Over the past 6 days, we have collectively explored diverse facts of comparative research, methodological advancements, analytical tools, and the transparent role of AI in academia and industry. The active participation and enthusiasm exhibited by all the attendees made this program truly enriching and impactful. We are deeply grateful to our visionary management for their unwavering support throughout this program. Your continued encouragement and commitment to academic excellence have laid the foundation for our success. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to Dr. R.K. Singh, Principal Garu, and for his support, guidance, and leadership throughout the FDP. We are equally thankful Vice Principal Sir, Dr. Azam Bhatta Kadri Garu, Convener and Head of the Department, Mr. Ramohan Sivan Garu, for the extensive planning, coordination, and dedicated efforts in ensuring the smooth execution of this program. Essential appreciation to our research persons whose expertise, insights, and knowledge sharing richly enrich the sessions and broaden our understanding of emerging research trends. To all the participants, thank you for your commitment, engagement, and thoughtful interactions. We hope the insights gained during the 6-day FDP impact your research practice and driving meaningful innovations with your domains. As we bring this FDP, I encourage each of you to continue to pursuit of knowledge, collaborate active, and emerge new area research areas. At last, I thank you all my team for successful conduction of this FDP. Thank you all for your presence and participation. Wishing you a great success for your future research endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your words. Now I request our Head of the Department, Mechanical Engineering, Dr. Mr. R. Sunil Sir, to address the gathering. Very good afternoon. Respected Dr. Vice Principal Dr. Syed Azam Bhatta Sir, Dean Academics Dr. Nagireddy Sir, Dean IKC, Dr. Santan Sir, Dean R&D, Dr. Alan Sir, and today's and chief guest from IIT Hyderabad, Dr. Gunjan Sir, and their faculty members. Started 60. Qualified faculty members which were assistant professors, and apart from that, sir, now we are aggregated with MBA. Sir, we have and 8 sections where journals we have, and apart from that, this is our first faculty development program. Very in the beginning of the year, in the month of things, we have a very first faculty development program. Then after What is funding faculty with 3.5 lakhs? It was in the month of June. And now this is a third faculty development research. And especially the backbone for this entire faculty and Vice Principal Dr. Syed Agam Pasha Chaudhary, sir. And the guidance the academics, and quite difficult. So, especially at the time, it will have resource person and especially principal sir. So, in some subject, sir, if it is something 1.2 question, straight away they will sanction 1.2 lakhs. Because for academic, most of the faculty members also, they will be not right. The management, instead department without asking discussion, by the with the presentation of our principal sir, the things become very easy for us and the trust by our management. Mechanical engineering is fulfilling, and here our when our students and parents definitely faculties are really successful. If our faculty are successful, for sure, and when department is leading, no doubt the college will be able to do it, right? And I hope the Department of Mechanical Engineering is doing the same. And especially the participants, I definitely say around 28 states. Am I right, Mr. Madhavan? From 18 states, sir. Especially for the mechanical department, having the nation and contributing, and especially the panel members. Once if you go to the panel members, all are highly qualified. Department wants to I think from NIT also. So this is, and especially my faculty development, Dr. Asif Patrimani, Achilavan, Dr. Sunil and my staff who are sitting here, without their support, it's quite difficult. They need to simply guiding. And they are given making things are successful. So I definitely and thanks to once again to our management, R&D committee members, and especially principal sir. Sir, we expect and definitely the department of mechanical system. With this, I definitely appreciate the people who are sitting and listening. They are the one who is I'm doing this. And today, myself and Madhukar, we were not aware this person has taken initiative and he has created all this So try to each and every. Recognize success. Thank you once again. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your. Now I request our R&D Dr. Maksudala sir share few thoughts on this faculty development program. And respected our principal sir, vice principal sir, other deans, HODs, and my dear faculty member. See, such paradigms, methodology, analytical tools, and AI integration. Faculty development program where AI is going to integrate. This is very important things because nowadays everywhere AI is there. People are thinking AI is the replacement of the researcher. It is not like this. In general, everyone is thinking AI is this replacement for the researchers. No, it is not like this. AI is basically for your rapid growth. You need to think in that directions. If you are the lead researcher, if AI tools to your research environment, it will grow. Even paper publications, proposal writing, and other grants, every the tools, it will be, and the things what modify, that is the things should be there. So I really request all the participants and also all the they have to implement this knowledge to their colleges and international, not only the international, wherever they will go, interglobe, you can think of, because this is the way knowledge can be contributed to the tomorrow's world. That is very important things. So, really thankful to the management members as well as our principal sir and other member, and special thanks to the Department of Mechanical who take this initiative and they have started this last same also they have done every time they have contributed one FDP program. So thank you everyone and my best wishes to everyone. Thank you one and all. Thank you, sir. And our request are due QAC, Dr. Santan Kumar sir, to please address the gathering. Very good afternoon. So thanks to our chief guest of the day, Dr. Gunjal sir, for coming to our campus. And we got a lot of constructive inputs towards institute development. And I hope this session, today's session is need of the hour. In the competitive era, staying in the competitions, competing with the fellow institutes, and making our mark in the competition is very much essential. One important parameter for that is research. Right? Nowadays, colleges are excelling in teaching and learning. Colleges are building resources, infrastructures. Colleges are good at graduate outcomes. Colleges are good at outreach. Colleges are good at inclusivity and perception. But when it comes to research, it is effort from all the stakeholders of the college, not only faculty, even from the student community side. So if there is a collective work, collaborative research, certainly quality will come up. And research is not just publishing the articles or writing the proposals. Making our research work visible across the globe, that is also very much important. So today's session, I hope it covered the how to enhance the research visibility and how to take your research to the next level and how to make it visible to the entire research community across the globe. IRNS portal, Vidwan portals are very much important where we can showcase our institute potential in terms of research to the outside world. Today's session, I hope this all things were covered and all the faculty participants sitting over here and participating virtual. got a lot of insights, creating with one profile, how to update with one profile, how to link that with IRNS portals, and how to make their contribution helpful for their institutes. And I came to know that participants were across 18 plus states, nearly 271 participants across the country. And by scale, it is very big achievement of mechanical engineering department. And especially thanks to HOD Mechanical Suman sir and our professor, beloved Vice Principal Ajam Basha Kadri sir, and the coordinator of this FDP Madhukar and the supporting faculty. And mechanical backbone is their students. Without their student support, it is not possible. I congratulate the entire mechanical department for the big success. And HOD mentioned that this is the third FDP in a row and covering the important aspects for the development of faculty. So I request mechanical department to continue this success and conduct more such kind of events going forward. And thanks to our beloved principal sir, Dean R&D, Dean Academics, and our management, especially our management, for extending all kind of necessary support, infrastructure support to this wonderful event. And thanks to my brother Vilayat for all the IT support. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
This was Chief Guest for this valedictory function, Dr. Bojraj Ujjwal Garu, Principal Dr. R. S. Singh, Vice Principal and Controller of Examinations, Dr. Ajam Basha Kadri sir, fellow deans, Head of Mechanical Engineering Department, and my younger brother Suman, and Associate HOD Madhukar, Dr. Sumit, and other faculty member. Good afternoon. Once again, the mechanical department has proven that it is mighty mechanical. There are multiple reasons for this. I can say not less than 4 to 5 reasons for this. Right? Mechanical department that conducted 3 FDPs consecutively in the current academic year. First thing. And the second one is, someone sir was saying that this seminar is right? So I read the profiles of the participants. They are from different disciplines. They are from management, they are from pharmacy, they are from veterinary and different disciplines. So definitely I think this FDP is usually the faculty members of the different disciplines, right? So from 30 to 60 is already increased. It is already increased for the current, for the next academic year from 30 to 60. Right, definitely. When I joined here in LATS 8 years back, mechanical department was the biggest department in LATS with 240 intake. Again, it's a cycle. I hope that in this cycle of after another 8 years, mechanical department will again have the intake of 240 and will lead the institutions. Even though there is students and needs, but research-wise, there is never question. Maybe doing R&D has to correct me if I am right. I think the mechanical department is the only department that is guaranteed patent grants, maximum 18 patent publications, and very quality doctorates, and their doctorates obtained PhDs from the top universities and pursuing in different universities. 5 faculty members are pursuing in universities like JNTU. Since last 1 academic year, the research in LATS is progressing like anything. Right. Recently, R&D has displayed the statistics. The quality of publications have increased, especially the seminars. The seminars are that are meant for creating the awareness about the R&D has increased. We hope that during the current academic year as well as the next academic year, definitely our R&D activities, whether the paper publications or patent grants, even from IT department, when patent grant is in process, we hope that maybe another 3-4 months, So definitely IT department will also will have its patent grant. So once again, I congratulate the mechanical engineering department and its team for organizing such a wonderful workshop that is useful for all disciplines of people, all kinds of people, not only the faculty members. Even I heard that there are some research scholars who are doing research, even they are attending this FDP. Congratulations, and also thank for them for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And now I request our vice president to please comes on this faculty development program.
Yes, good afternoon to one and all, respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, and all the participants. First of all, I want to congratulate the entire team of mechanical engineering, especially head of the department, associate head Madhukar, Asif sir, Pachinavar, and very active our Sumit sir are taking actively participant in this particular FDP. So, everyone, if we see developing countries or developed countries, on what basis we get that? On the basis of technology. Whether the countries are developing on the basis of technology, innovations, the research, grants, based on the increases for our existence, for our nation, the research and the technology should be strong, then the country will be developed. Then only they are on the and as a faculty, if we from then yeah, everyone yeah, everyone has been only Apple are existing. If you then so as a participant, I believe are very informative to you, and I believe that technologies are these innovation research practices in so you into digital life as well as your students also. So once again, I want to congratulate you for creating such platform here and abreasting all participants. I once again congratulate participants for participating in this such an wonderful research. Once again, and thank you a lot. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And now I request our gathering.
Good afternoon and Assalamu alaikum to everybody. कुछ रह गया है एफडीपी के बारे में बोलने को? कुछ रह गया है रिसर्च के बारे में बोलने को सर? तो बस यही बोलूंगा, enjoy doing what you want to do and there is no choice but to do research. Okay, I'll repeat my sentence. enjoy doing what you want to do, but there is no choice, only research and research. At whatever stage you are, wherever you are, try to bring value to the system. कुछ नहीं रह गया तो एआई करो, एआई की वैल्यू लाओ मैकेनिकल में, और जितनी जल्दी हम अपने we start thinking beyond the hat. जो सब लोग सोचते हैं उससे अलग सोचो, जो सब लोग करते हैं उससे अलग करो, then you will stand out as an individual. अब इसको जैसे भी आपने लाइफ में अप्लाई करना है करो. सब इंग्लिश में बोल रहे थे, इसीलिए मैंने सोचा आज मातृभाषा में बोला जाए, और बहुत सिंपल लैंग्वेज में बोल रहा हूं. वो काम करो जिसमें आपकी खुशी है, और सिवाय रिसर्च के कोई और काम बाकी नहीं है. और प्लीज थिंक बियॉन्ड अदर्स. जो चीज आप सोच सकते हो उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करो, एंड दैट्स हाउ यू विल बी विनर इन द रेस. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Start with speaker, Dr. Gunjal sir, to please speak few words on this occasion.
Very good afternoon to all of you. First of all, I would like to convey thanks to the institute and the management for inviting me for this occasion. It is really well organized and then very good initiative from the institute. Thanks for that. Good afternoon to all of you and respected principal sir and other dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, faculty members. Just two things I just wanted to highlight. One is I was actually when I conducted in 22 or 23 one event on IRNS. I think 3 faculty members came from here and they attended that event. One positive things what I noticed when I was discussing with Dr. Suman and then Dr. Madhukar sir, it is really by knowing, it's really wonderful, and then thinking about that, like after attending that session and coming back and then creating the awareness profile for your faculty profile management for the institute. It's really a welcoming step, because that is the one which is one of the important stuff for any institute to showcase the research visibility of any faculty or any department, even for the institute. That will definitely, directly or indirectly, it will help in the increase of the NIRF ranking or any other ranking, and to create one visibility or the perception of the institute. That after discussing with both of them, I really felt very happy that they are taking things in the right direction. That's very taken. And also second thing which I wanted to felt very happy today. Actually, even though it is virtual mode and as offline hybrid mode, many were attended here, as well as I was seeing around 60 plus in the online also. That too across India, not only from one place or 2 places, across India, the participants were here and they got benefited by this program. So by knowing that, actually really it's a very good initiative, and it's a congratulations to the team, whole team, and it's a very good, well applause. It need to be a good applause for them. So last but not the least, thank you Anand for creating such a good vibe and patient listening. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody. Now we move ahead. So I request our Associate Head Madhukar sir to please carry forward the ceremony.
Yeah, thank you so much. As much as possible. I want to call Sophie, which was conducted in the last month. We are now distributing the Sophie event. It's a speak out for engineering, done in collaboration with IMEC. So first I call on Sophie 2025, Salah Arjun, CST Festival. He's the winner for his in the next level. Sir, I So next time, where should the collect the memento from principal sir. Next, Mr. Rama, please come on. I request Vice Principal sir to please present the memento. Next time, Doctor. Collect the memento. I request. Next time, I request Bodi to please present the letter. Madam, Bodi, yes, and I request Santa to please give the letter. Next thing, I request Maximalam sir to please present the letter. With it, I once again thank I'm making your evaluation the right person to take them to the next level. So coming to the FDP, I'm now coming to student I now call next call colleagues now. Next call. Momentum. Next call Dr. Sinistra. Vice Principal sir. Next to from now he sir. We have a small token of appreciation from our principal, sir. Congratulations. Very request. Our principal, sir, felicitate our head of department, sir. A small token of appreciation. I request our principal, Vice Principal Dr. Sayyid Azam Pasha sir, a huge round of applause everybody. And principal. Now I request our chief minister to please provide a huge round of applause. I request our director to come forward. Have a small token of appreciation from the Department of Mechanical and Technology. I request our principal, guest. Battery is.
Participant are- Yes, sir. All are come on the dice for the group photo. Yes, sir. Yeah, dear participants, and yeah, participation certificate will be provided. Thank you.